'78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. If you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, y'all. So, you know I've been on this monster Inou kick for a while now, telling you that he's a good fighter, but he's a hype job. And what I mean by that is, why he's a hype job is, you see, when somebody's overhyped, it's not saying that they're not a good fighter. It's saying that the accolades that people are giving them are not deserving yet. Okay, so it's kind of like Anthony Davis in the NBA being called one of the 75 greatest players of all time. I disagree with that. I think that would make Anthony Davis a hype job. I don't agree with him being one of the top 75 greatest players of all time. Just don't believe it. Okay. So, but it's not to say Anthony Davis can't ball. You know what I'm saying? You understand that? Now, Inou, when he beat Stephen Fulton, the media was just rushing to like give him, oh yeah, he's number one pound for pound. He's number one pound for pound. Yeah, it's clear he's not. Sorry. So Terence Crawford goes out and puts on the dominant performance over Earl the True Spence, who was a former unified welterweight champion, a guy who's bigger than him, a guy who's been welterweight his whole career. And Terence Crawford displayed strength, speed, power, ring IQ, everything you can think of. He just outclassed Earl Spence Jr., which would make Terence Crawford still number one pound for pound. This was a refresher course in pound for pound history. All Terence Crawford did against Earl Spence was remind everybody that he's still number one pound for pound, okay? And don't believe the hype, okay? Now, I've been on the record saying for years now that those booger weights, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but once you get under 130 pounds, I call them booger weights because it's really not a lot of it's not a lot of competition down there. And people can tell you, oh, but Inou, he went through this many weight classes. He went through this. Now listen, bro, it's not a lot of brothers walking around smaller than 130 pounds. It's just not. It's not a lot of brothers walking around that little. It's not a lot of competition. Inou himself said that he had never sparred or boxed an African American before, which is just wild to be at his level, right? He said that. I didn't say that. We didn't make that an issue. He said that himself. So then he fights Stephen Fulton, and he beat Stephen Fulton. Fulton, very good fighter, skilled fighter, but no power and wasn't able to keep Inou off of him. Okay, if you compare Fulton and Earl Spence as far as quality of opponents, it's clear that Terence Crawford fought the harder opponent, and he made it look easier than even Inou did with Stephen Fulton. Now, I've been talking about the smaller weight classes and how it's nobody to fight down there. You got to wait. I'm not really ranking those guys pound for pound like that until they start moving up to 130 and up. I just said that. And you know who else just said that? Let's take a listen to Timothy Bradley, an interview he just did with Fight Hype. Shout out to Sean for Fight Hype.
So he has that element too, and he hasn't had to go into his deep bag of tricks. But Crawford is just so much more fluent with it. So much more fluent with it. What Crawford's been able to accomplish throughout his career too. I think he's accomplished more than Inou. And I know they're gonna say no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Inoue's fought this many champions, and this is all the stuff. But that was a lower weight class, And I'm not taking nothing away from Inou. It's different. It's a lot more fighters at 135 and up, 130 and up. There's a lot more fighters at 118. One of those low weight classes, not a whole lot of fighters. There's not.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying, man. Shout out to Timothy Bradley for telling the truth. That's all I'm saying. Now, see, I'll get attacked when I say that. Oh, you just don't know boxing. Oh, just because you don't know those small weight classes. Listen, dude, y'all can go con somebody else with that scam. Y'all don't know those dudes, okay? You talking about dudes at 112, 105? They don't even come on television. The bouts ain't even televised. The only way you can even keep track of these dudes is looking at their box rec. And you dudes want to come on the internet acting like y'all some superior hardcore boxing fans that know all these guys. Y'all didn't know nothing about no Monster Inoue or who he fought. Every time I had a conversation with a dude and I say, hey, they start praising Inoue. I said, who Inoue fought? Right? They gonna name Nonito Donaire and like one other person. I'm like, yeah, well, who else? Who else he fought? Well, he fought a lot of guys, man. He fought guys coming up the way. All right, but who are they though? See, if you ask me about Terence Crawford, I'm gonna be able to keep naming people. But why is it that you can only name 2 people on Inoue? Because you fell for the hype. When enough people get the media sit you down and tell you that this person's great, he's great, he's great, he's great, he's great. Show you some highlights, right? Then you fell for the hype. That's all it is. Just admit it, you know. And I don't need nobody coming behind me. None of you haters who secretly watch my videos and secretly got some type of fetish for my videos. I don't need none of you haters watching my stuff, coming down, doing some reaction to my video, because you know how they like to do. They'll put your video up and then they'll play it like they're debating you and then try to counter your arguments while they got their little box rec pulled up. Well, let's see here. Because you know, that's what Fig Newton like to do. Oh, Fig, I forgot Fig was still on Earth. I thought Fig had been up out of here. And somebody said, Fig talking about you. I said, Fig? Oh, I thought Fig was out of here, man. Good to see you, Fig. Good to see you still trolling. But anyway, so you know, Fig, he gonna look at my video and he gonna try to dissect it, and he gonna go through box rec. Let's see here. I knew he fought Hashikashi Musha. See, you don't know who that guy is, but that guy actually was a 2-division champion, and that guy is man, get out of here, bro. Stop it. Inoue is just not as good as Terence Crawford. Good fighter. Inoue is, but he's just not good as Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Just like Anthony Davis. Like I say, Anthony Davis, he can ball. Good player, but you know, top 75, no. Of all time, no. It's ridiculous. It's way too much too soon. You know what I'm saying? I remember when the NBA first did their top 50 greatest of all time. It was a debate whether Grant Hill should be on there or not. And Grant Hill had just gotten in the league. But people were trying to project how good they thought he was going to be. Because remember, everybody thought Grant Hill was going to be like the LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? And Grant Hill was a beast. But people were trying to project, oh, let's put him on the top 50. You know, it's ridiculous. That's what happens. But anyway, that's my opinion on the matter. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Who is pound for pound number 1? Is it Terence Crawford or is it the monster Inoue? 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button. I'm up out of here, though. Deuces.